Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Finally, I am setting up my A5 Moterm cream croc for 2022. I feel like in the past I have been super late about setting up my planner for the new year, but I vowed that I was not going to do that this year. It is currently the 30th of December, so definitely left it a little bit late, but as I always say, better late than never. I last night had a little look through my planner and just decided to write out a rough plan of what I wanted to include in this setup, and I find this really useful to do instead of just like having your planner open and just putting all the things in. It can be very confusing, so it's good to have a plan. I also did this last year, and I do have a video setting it up last year, and I had way more sections last year than I do this year. And I think it's just good to go back and see what worked for you and what didn't, and then sort of just plan accordingly. So I've got 4 sections this year as opposed to, I think last year was 6 sections. So I've got my opening section, my schedule section, my list section, and then my reference section. And I just thought I'd go through those sections with you, set up, and just let you know what I'm actually using this planner for. So I do have a review of this planner. I have a recap and reflection of what I use this planner for in 2021. Pretty much the usage is going to stay the same. I'm using it as my everyday planner. I keep this planner at home on my desk. I pretty much don't have this planner out per se on my desk every day. What I will do is just pull out the pages that I'm working on like this, and I've just got this as like a backing. It's just an envelope just as like a backing, just because I don't want to be writing on my desk. But I'll just have the day of, the day after, and then the day after that, and then the day after that. So I'll just keep those 2 pages on my desk, and it doesn't take as much space as like this whole planner. And that was one of the cons that I had. It is quite a large planner, so just having the pages out kind of solves that problem. So I have gone through this planner and what I used it for, so I'm not going to do anything crazy in terms of like walking you through, but I just had a few deco bits on the side which I'm not really loving at the moment. I just have the stickers that I'm currently using, and then I just had like a dashboard, bank holidays, and then I went straight into the schedule section. I didn't have a monthly overview just because I didn't end up getting inserts in time, and the ones I did get, I misplaced the pages for them, so that was annoying. But yeah, pretty much I just got an ollie clip just to clip December together. I did have November and October in here, but I've just taken them out just for the purpose of this video. I've already filed them away, but I was using the Infinite Lotus daily pages. Absolutely love that. Then I had a chunk where I just had journaling pages. I decided to journal quite a bit the first 3 months of 2021, so I've just got them in there, which I will be taking out for this year. And then I had a sort of reference section, which I just had a few notes pages, video ideas. This was my recap and reflections notes pages, and then just my Moterm Litchi review notes, then just some random notes pages. And then we went into the budget section, which I was quite good at tracking my budget, but this is pretty much for 2020 actually. I don't even think this is for 2021. So yeah, I had that, and then it went into January, February. I think we got up to April of 2021, and then I stopped doing my budget like this. Financial goals, and then yeah, that was pretty much it. And then that was my Christmas gift budget for last year. Going into the next section, which was the word of the month, which I didn't keep up every month, as you can see. I only got up to March. 2021 goals, which I need to like reflect on and figure out what my 2022 goals are. 5-year plan, which I really like this, but I just never used it. So I'm thinking of possibly setting up like a goals, a social media side hustle / goals folder, or planner rather. And that will go in there if I do decide to do that. But yeah, I didn't even touch that. And then didn't really touch anything else in the planner, which was just habit tracker, recommendations. This is just a random notes page. World clock, wish list tracker, laundry guide. conversion. So yeah, what I thought would be a good idea is actually just to gut this planner out completely and then start afresh. Right, so now we have an empty planner. I'm keeping the page lifter just because I quite like this. It does get a little bit like smudgy, which is annoying, but it's fine. In the back, I don't typically keep anything. I used to keep stickers there, but now I just keep them at the front. This is just my vaccine card, just to say that I've been vaccinated and boosted. So I just like to keep that there just in case I ever need it, but I do have like the virtual thing on my phone anyway. I don't keep anything in these pockets. I just never really reach for them. So yeah, that's going to be blank too. We'll figure this part out last because I really don't even want to deal with that right now. But I thought we would just go from the start. So let me get my little reference sheet out. So the first section that we have got is the opening section. Now this is just kind of like all the housekeeping stuff. So I want to start it off obviously with a bit of deco. So I think I'm going to use this really cute dashboard that just says old ways won't open new doors, and it just repeats that a few times. So that's going to be the first page that we pop in. Then I have got this 2022 dashboard from Infinite Lotus. So that's going to go in. So that's cloth and paper. I don't know if I mentioned that already. And then we have got the calendar overview from Infinite Lotus as well. That will go in. And then what's next? I quite like this Fancy Plans marble dashboard. So that's going to go in, and I think it will look nice against that paper. This is a little bit beat up, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not really in the business of wasting things that can still be used. So that we are using. And then I'm going to pop in the digital declutter. And then finally, we are going to go in with, that's cloth and paper as well, by the way, the cloth and paper clear dividers. Now, I do need to actually get some text to go over the clear parts of the dividers. I can, to be honest, make them myself, so I would be doing that at some point. But for now, like, I know which divider is what, so that doesn't really bother me. So the first one, this is the glass dividers as well. The first one's just going to go like that. So I can show you what that looks like. We've got the first page, 2022, calendar, marble, digital declutter, and then the tab. So yeah, I like that so far. Next up, we have got the schedule section. So I'm going to start with, and I'm just going to open this up. I am going to start with the changes dashboard, which just looks like this. And this is from Cloth and Paper. It's just a pink one. I quite like that. So that's going to go in. And then I've got the 2022 daily dashboard from Infinite Lotus. So what I like to do with my A5 is I like to have the current month that we're on, the month previous, and then the month after the current month. So you've got 3 months in a row in the planner. And the reason I like to do that is I can look back at a glance and see things in my planner from the month before. Obviously, I've got the current month because that's what I'm planning with. And then if I need to plan in advance, I've got that month as well. So I'm going to pop these in just now. So I've got the whole of December that I'm going to pop in. I'll just show you now. And these are all the same inserts. So this is these are from Infinite Lotus. This is just a Modern Paper Co. like December dashboard. So yeah, we've just got that there. So I'm just going to pop those in. December the 27th, I really didn't do anything. I was at a hotel with my boyfriend for Boxing Day or Boxing Day weekend. Then I'm going to go in with the January insert. So this is what they look like. And then we've also actually got the calendar pages here. So the calendar pages just look like that. They're going to go in as like a divider. And then we've got the actual daily pages, which look like that. Again, all from Infinite Lotus. Infinite Lotus do have my favourite daily pages. It used to be cloth and paper, but then they changed it because it was 1 day per page. And then they now changed it to 2 or 3 days per page, which I just wasn't really feeling. So then you do get this like... Actually, that's actually part of February, but that's the February one. You do get at the end of the calendar pages, you do get this, which just has your top 3 priorities for the month, important dates, and then like 2 sets of checklists, which I think is quite cool actually. I quite like that. So yeah, then we're going to pop in February, which just looks exactly the same. And I probably will, depending on how chunky this is, I probably will put in all of the monthly calendar pages for the whole year in, if I can fit them in, just because it's quite nice to pre-plan. If you know something's coming up, I don't know, in 6 months, it's quite nice to just have it there. Although I do use my iPhone as like a calendar too, so I don't know, I haven't decided which one I'm going to use yet, but that's fine. And then that's pretty much it for the schedule section. So I'm then going to pop in a divider, the clear glass ones. The next section is lists. So I am going to pop in this dashboard that says fear is temporary, regret is forever, and that's from Poi and Hun. And then we're going to pop in the miscellaneous notes pages, which were literally these. Video idea list, which I'm working through, 2021 planner recap and reflections, and then Moterm A5 Litchi, just as like reference in case I ever need them. I like to pre-plan videos before I create them. This A5 setup will probably go in there as well as the one from last year, just because I think it's really good to have those to reference, especially when you need some inspiration for the following year. So I'm going to pop that in also. This is the 2021 or the 2021 version. What have we got next? So okay, all of the separate notes pages. So I have a random assortment of fancy plans notes pages. That's what they look like. Then I have the cloth and paper executive notes pages, which I really like. They look like that. Oops. Then I've got the cloth and paper Cornell pages, which look like this. And then I've got the fancy plans version of those. And then I've just got a few Filofax miscellaneous notes pages that I'm popping in as well. I would typically also have some of the Moterm ones, but I just haven't got those out yet. I might add them in too. So after that, we're going to pop in another one of the glass dividers. There we go. And the next section is the reference section. So I'm going to pop in this dashboard from Cloth and Paper, which is kind of like an S, so my name does start with S. So yeah, I'm going to pop that there. We're going to go in to, I did put the A5 setup blog here actually. I guess I could put that in, which is just this one and the one from the year before. I'll just leave it for now, but I might change that. Then I'm going to pop in the wish list tracker from Cloth and Paper, which I did actually pop in last year. And I'm going to put in 2 pages, which is like for 4 people. Annoyingly, they do get a little bit grubby on the side with this black strip. I kind of wish there wasn't this black strip, but it's absolutely fine. So that's going to go in. Then we have got the habit tracker from Cloth and Paper, which just looks like that. I want to actually start tracking habits this year, so I really want to pop that in. Then something new to me, which is the purchase tracker. I really like this. I actually have this in the pocket size as well, so this will be good to track. So I'm going to pop that in. And then just for some funsies and for decor, I'm going to pop in the laundry guide and the conversions guide from Cloth and Paper. I don't know how that got pen on it, but it did. So that is pretty much what my planner is looking like. What I will do is I really like this morning mindset calendar thingy. So what I think I'm going to do is actually pop this in the January section. So when I start in January, that will be like the first thing I see, which is quite nice. And then what I like to do is I like to get my ollie clip and pretty much just clip. I'm just going to use, I don't know whether I want to use this brown one. I think I'm actually going to get the light pink one. So I've got this one. I don't remember the name of it, unfortunately, but I'm not even sure that you can get this anymore. I feel like it's called Affogato, but I might be wrong. It's like the the kind of like milky pink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the whole of December and I'm going to clip that together just so that I kind of know where the month starts, like that. And then I can pretty much, even when the planner is closed, I can pretty much just go straight to that section, and then I've got January there. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I was thinking of maybe, so currently I'm using the mauve squares and the mauve hexagons as well as the mauve circles, but I keep the circles out because I do use them pretty much every day to mark my workouts. But what I like to do is I like to just clip them to the first page, and I'm thinking of also popping not a dashboard, but like a little quote card. I think I might like keep with the theme of the circle and pop that just as a fresh start isn't a new place, it's a new mindset. So I'm gonna just clip those, and what I'm going to use to clip those is a little baby ollie clip, which I will show you now, and it's just this one, which is the snow leopard. Very, very cute. Oh, all the ollie clips are getting stuck together. They're great, but because they're a magnet, they pretty much just get stuck to everything that's also magnetic. So yeah, that's kind of cute. I'll pop that there. In terms of this side, I always get stuck here. I just don't really know what to put. So I'm going to take these out. This I got gifted when I actually got sent this planner from the lovely lady that sold it to me. So I don't know where that's from. This was my birthday month. Going to get rid of those because that's from the year just gone. This just said Beauty and Beast, and you could only really see Beauty if it was lifted higher. So I'm going to take that out. Distance Between Dreams and Reality is called Action. I might take that out also. I quite like this. I want to keep that in. Could we put in Just Be in the Moment? I quite like that. I might pop that in actually. I wonder how it would look in the one above it. Let's have a look. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of prefer it to just be like peeking through. Maybe I'll put in the Beauty and Beast. Yeah, that looks quite cute because then you've just got Beauty. I'm just now thinking, do I want to put her little face in there? No. Okay, do you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I think sometimes we try and over-engineer parts of our planner and it's just not necessary. At the end of the day, you still want it to be functional for you. I mean, I haven't got this planner for anyone else but myself, and I need to make it work for me. So I think that works. I mean, it's not the most fancy schmancy, super decored, like fun planner I've ever seen. No, it's not. But does it work for me? Absolutely. And just in the side sections, if I haven't already mentioned, I literally just have a few cloth and paper stickers and then stickers from my own shop. I will just say as well, on this A5 setup page, the little circles are just from my own shop and they are in the shade Blush. I know it says Camel there. This was just one of my test ones, which I forgot to change the name of. But yeah, as I've mentioned in so many videos, I am wanting to set up my, well, not set up, but reopen my shop. I've just been on a break for a few months, just while I've been prioritizing myself a little bit, but I do definitely want to set that up very, very soon again. So I will be letting you guys know. But yeah, this is pretty much my setup for A5, for the A5 for 2022. It's definitely a lot less busy and chunky as what I used last year. But I know this is completely functional. I do obviously want to make use of the goal setting inserts that I've got from Cloth and Paper, but I think that just needs to be in its own planner away from just what I'm doing every day, and I can really focus on like goal planning in its entirety. So if I do decide to set that up, of course I will let you guys know. But yeah, I really just like how simple this setup is. I like how to the point it is, and I'm really hoping that it's just going to help me be a lot more productive in 2021, 2022. It's going to take me a long time to say 2022. But yeah, let me know, what is your main catch-all planner this year? I would really, really love to know in the comments. Have you changed what you're using from last year? Pretty much, I've been quite consistent in the A5 size for my everyday, but as mentioned, I will be bringing in a pocket size planner, which will be like my on-the-go planner. And then I do also have the spiral set up from Cloth and Paper for my work planner. I will be doing separate videos to set those up, but because I'm not instantly using those, I am going to do them in the new year, so early January. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.